Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Well, I have replayed through this area twice off camera and wound up consulting a guide to confirm that this is apparently the most single glitched quest in Baldur's Gate 3 as of October 17th, 2023. Not because of the problem with breaking into the building, but because of what comes once you get in. But I think I figured out how this will work. So we have come back to where I'm splitting off from the party, going off on my own, and doing some skullduggery. Now, you'll recall in the little blooper video last time, we tried going in through the far side of the building, up on the unattended balcony, and going across and having the issues with the stealthy walkway not really being all that stealthy. But there was one method that we spied scouting the building that I considered briefly, but we couldn't get over to it from landing on this side of the building, so we are going to fly from here. If I remembered how to do the top-down view. So with that done, we can stealthily attack this barricade here, which will not get any attention from anybody down on the street. Yes, unfortunately, this is immune to psychic damage. More is the pity. And we can just fly down here.
Out of sight, out of mind. Just out of view.
And yes, even though we are clearly behind this gate, all we have to do is get out of sight, press the button, and here we are down in the basement.
Softer than a whisper.
Now, the tricky thing to remember here is that the Steel Watch are incredibly slow, and you have to be very close to them in order to stay off their radar and get around to places
Should mind my step.
outside their view. Luckily, there are places to stop along the way, and none of them are locked. Use this to collect the Newshawker sales at the end of the day and to give them change for tomorrow. Do not give Lewin another float. He keeps misplacing his own enough to get change out of his own pocket. So yeah, we could steal the money from the funds for the paper boys, but we're not going to do that because we are not going to steal from oppressed workers, even if it does wind up hurting the livelihood of the people trying to harm us. But there is another paper in here. And Steel Watchers, agree are no protectors. Numbered gate from Buffoon, Duke Dillard Potor. Public part, public disgrace. Elfsong Tavern changes its tune. Refugees from Eastern Unrest arrive in Rivington. Are vampires real? Peatar says no. Sanitation strike by sewer kobolds. And the trick with these guys is as long as you stay outside of their field of range, which is helpfully highlighted in red, you can go through this area without invisibility. The trick is staying outside that field of view.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The problem being that right there, if you don't step lively, the first one will spot you before the other one does. And yeah, you can see how many save files I have from trying to sneak through this area, trial and error trying to get the patter down. So yeah, here's where you can find a gilded chest holding the pay for all of the other... And there's another old copy of the Gazette in here. Flaming Fist, Massing Crew Drive, Secret Project Construction in Gondian Foundry, Absolute Cultists threaten Eastern trade routes, Ritual Murders on the rise, this Duke might have a wasting disease, No comment from Hall's Wonder Automaton, Plum Presario, a Scourge, says Connoisseur. So yeah, standing just inside the doorway here. Really bad way to get caught. And as you can see, the timing on this is very tricky because this one can wind up spying you from across the room here. And, yep.
Halt.
And for some weird
Citizen.
reason, the glitch
Submit to inspection.
keeps having the steel watch spot my companion's topside. The funny thing being, I could have sworn that Lord Gartosh said that, oh, well, you know, the steel watch will no longer trouble you, but then again, I didn't ever actually get around to taking that oath now, did I? And he's still giving them orders to print slanderous articles about me, which does not seem to be in keeping with that spirit of, you know, I will do no harm to you. Even if that may be a literal, you know, sticks and stones will break your bones, but names and slander will never hurt you.
If not over, then through.
But yeah, it turns out greater invisibility does work. But you can totally stealth through this. Anyway, here we are in the printing press room. I'm going to close the door just for form's sake, but yeah, you might be tempted to run around here and find, you know, other things. Like we can find a copy of the article that what's-her-name wrote about how the paper is in the pocket of Lord Gortosh. And it doesn't highlight, but if you check the wicker basket over here, you'll find Adventurers, Our Best Hope for the City, a headline.
The block has a broadsheet article engraved upon it. It speaks positively of you.
Because, yeah, you go around here and you'll see Wolves in Sheep's Clothing, Ghanaian Research Report, Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Now, I had this great idea that I could wind up changing the article headline and then print the letter of Gortosh being a snake, but it doesn't give us that option, at least not yet. So, but here comes a pleasant surprise. Our good deeds have paid off in an unexpected way. Because as soon as we come to the printing press...
The printer, noting its ink splots and intricate cogs. Before you can get closer, however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you.
Dolly, Dolly, Dolly was right. You aren't much of a looker.
How do you know Dolly?
We both love cheeky words. She does all the shouting, I do the writing. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine-printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero.
Hello.
You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor? Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation.
Well, that won't do anything about the papers you've already printed, but how do we do that?
Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Oop, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it.
Hey, by happy coincidence, where can I find the stuff to print a new broadsheet?
Listen, mate, I'm already doing you a favor. I'm sure you can figure it out yourself. As the old saying goes, ours is not to wonder why. Ours is but to print or die. Or something like that. Oh, you've returned. Ready to sow some discord?
Absolutely.
How delightful.
So yeah, the first time I did this, I had not found that positive article in the waste paper basket, and wound up trying to switch the headline with the hope that it was, alright, there's your headline, now let's put the article in, and it would not let me put this article in instead. So here we go, adventurers, best hope for the city. Okay, so journal updated, stop the presses. We swapped out the negative headline with a different one. Tomorrow's paper should no longer damage our reputation.
Paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the streets tomorrow.
Well, we'll put a pin on that plan for later. And as for sneaking back out, well, you can't fast travel from this area. Well, I thought I could fast travel from this area before. As I said, glitchy area, because there's one thing where even if you find that headline, it won't let you switch it out, and alright, so let's try that again, but invisible this time. And now I'm wishing I'd saved the video of me stealthing through this, because it was a thing to behold. Although it did require split-second timing, probably meant to do the clockwork round thing. When I do love this little touch, it doesn't give you any insight, although you know what the area looks like, but you still can't see or hear where the...
Don't waste a step.
Greetings, citizen.
Wait a minute. Yeah, as I said, glitched to the 9 hells. The irony being now I'm having to lockpick everything.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Wherever the idea. Right, I'll be on my way. Well, almost the perfect getaway, but they didn't see me breaking in, only breaking out.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked.
So let's see, visit the Emperor's old hideout.
Mr. Neal.
Well, you know, we were supposed to go talk to, what's her name?
You want the who's who and the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best goss. None of it's been wrong yet. Vincent here is a wastrel and a scapegrace, but he does amuse me.
When I think about the poor refugees starving in Rivington, I could just weep. I believe I'll drown my tears in another brandy.
Well, at least he's supporting the local economy.
La la la, dee da dee dum dee dee, bum bum bum.
Ever thought about becoming a bard? Because if you had, you shouldn't. Yeah, no. What's that song you're sort of singing?
The Roses of Eliant. I may work for a hard-hearted rat fucker, but I still keep a song in me heart. Now don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar.
In my opinion, we should have a still watching every Baldur.
I would love to have seen Gortash's coronation, but I would have to have skipped the after feast. I'm on a strict diet.
I do love all this little patter that they give the NPCs sitting around the place.
Gortash, an archduke. Saw him once at a distance. Looked like too much of a pipsqueak to fill those boots.
Very canny fellow. There's patron.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
Never pictured you as a barmaid.
Well, I'd pick this over Moonrise, as delightful as that was. Alan is short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap, and I'm nothing if not cheap.
Never call yourself cheap, Lacrissa. You are priceless.
Oh, you are smooth, hero. I knew there was a reason I missed you. I need to get back to work, but stick around. You brighten the place up.
Folk hero, a bet is a bet. Will is now inspired. Patron, patron.
Another? Should I have another? Oh, he'll need to preserve me. I need the courage.
Will never drink solve your problems?
No, sir. We abandoned our farm when the Absolute Army marched in. We used to sell our barley to the brewer who makes this very beer. That's all over now.
You must be furious the Absolute cult in their army. Or, let's actually go, we who went with you.
Family's upstairs, exhausted. I'm Des Canshaw, with a wife, 2 kids, and another on the way. Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here.
Found any opportunities for him?
A fancy feller called Three-Piece wants to place Corson as a cleaner in the counting house. But I don't trust him. Maybe I should just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus. What else can I do?
Yeah, bad idea, but you know, 3P sounds like a crook, but if you join the Fist, that cleaner job sounds steady. I hear the Altmaier Temple at Worms needs volunteers. They don't pay, but at least the boy will eat.
Ah, that's a solid tip. Could work out for a gentle kid like Corson. Thanks, stranger. You helped settle my mind. Thanks are all I have to offer, though. Mail meter bleed for you. Bleed with my barley.
Yeah, there's 2 fists guarding the way upstairs. Which means we're going to have to sneak up there, aren't we?
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous.
Uh-huh.
I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewellery. At discount price. For a good cause.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the fake jewelry trick's a classic. What's the occasion?
Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have.
Hey, you know what? Keep your jewelry for your troubles.
I don't know what to say. Except thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm probably getting scammed, but... You know, to annoy somebody that Gortash... Or to annoy Gortash by helping somebody who he might want dead...
See Alan at the bar for drinks. I'm busier than a 2-pecker go.
I like that expression.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
Let's see. It'd be my pleasure. I'm an adventurer, not exterminator. Haven't I done this before? Yeah, it's a... This is pretty much the quintessential adventuring quest. Kill rats in the basement.
No. I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats. Time for playing with cats, especially lazy lumps that won't catch rats.
Rovia burned the bullier base again. And now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
We could go in the basement and kill rats, but I'm thinking about outsourcing this problem because, yeah. Because I do have somebody who can talk to animals here.
so much business today?
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Okay, so we are not going to be able to fast talk the cat into doing this job.
Saddle up.
Never a dull moment. The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you will find my old lodging.
Well, since we're heading down that way anyway, apparently. I guess peaceful talk with the rats is also not a possibility. And me without a cleaving weapon.
No holding back. Finding my way.
Time to push my luck again.
They're trying to attack the animated weapon. Isn't that interesting? And stupid.
Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Light on my feet.
What should I do?
Getting close. The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
I might as well grab some dinner while I'm here.
should mind my step.
A keepsake ring. Dominate beast. Well, that might have been useful 2 minutes ago.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Curious.
Alright, well this strikes me as an opportune place to stop and save for now. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you're so inclined. And next time, we will check out the Emperor's Old Digs. Take care until then.